Welcome to Barefoot in America. We are in Lost Creek Canyon here at the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. And today we're going to do a balance practice here from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to invite everyone to start standing. If you have a yoga block, we're going to incorporate that into this balance practice. And if you don't have a yoga block, maybe a stack of a couple books would be super. So start in mountain posture and just take the moment to root your feet to the mat. Your feet could be hips width apart, and that really means your skeleton, not your flesh, because we all have a different amount of flesh. So feel your feet underneath your hip points. And if you prefer, big toe knuckles could touch for Tadasana, which requires just a little more balance. As you get centered in your feet, feel your tripod in each foot, grounding through your big toe knuckle, your little toe knuckle in the center of your heel. As you ground through the tripod in each foot, feel the arches. Feel your legs strong, your belly pulls in, your heart lifts, the crown of your head lifts. Let your arms simply relax at your side to begin. Feel yourself standing tall and beautifully. Take one big sun breath. Inhale the arms up and overhead, capturing the essence of energy, the sun energy around you. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra, and take a moment to set an intention for today's yoga practice. As you set that intention, let it be a goal, an offering, a mantra, an affirmation, whatever is resonating with you today. Breath full and deep. Taking a moment to connect with your intention. Relax your hands, place them on your hips. And when we place our hands on our hips, there's just this awareness of our balance. You can notice if your hips are level. We're going to shift our weight to the left foot. Place your right foot in front of you. Take simple ankle circles. The ball mound of the foot rolling on the floor. Simple ankle circles. And then simply reverse those circles. A simple warm-up. Shifting your weight to your right foot. Feel the tripod in your right foot, left foot in front of you. Simple ankle circles. And reverse the ankle circles. Considering all the joints of our lower extremities, now bring feet together right underneath you, hands on your knees, bend slightly. Take simple circles, drawing them with your knees. Do what's right for you in your knees. And simply reverse your circles. Pausing in the center, stand tall again, hands on your hips. Make your feet wider than your hips. Take your pelvis in simple circles. Bring your pelvis front, side, back, other side. Rolling it around and reverse your circles. Like there's a barrel and you're shining all parts of the barrel around you. Pause in the center, feet back underneath you. Shifting your weight to your left foot, tap your left toe, or right toe in front of you, balancing on your left foot. Tap your right toe out to the side. Tap your right toe behind you. As you do this, think of your shoulders staying over your hips. Engage the low belly. Right toes come in front of you. Out to the side, behind you. Continue tapping the 3 points or go airborne with your right foot in front, to the side, behind you. To the front, to the side, behind you. Shift your weight to your right foot. Find the tripod in your right foot. Tap left toes, front, side, behind you. To the front, to the side, and behind you. Going airborne if you like, front, to the side, behind you, to the front, to the side, and behind you. Place your left foot down on the mat. Grab your block, set it in front of you, left foot on the block. Shift your weight, standing on the block, hover the right foot at the same height. And see if you can simply bring your right leg forward and back, and forward and back. Continue to move with breath. Inhale forward and back, doing your best to keep your pelvis level. Kind of swinging your leg, but more mindful movement than just a swinging of the leg. Last time, pause. Lift your right leg out to the side, back to neutral, out to the side, back to neutral, out to the side, back to neutral. Step off with the right foot, shift your weight, place your right foot on the block, rise up to the block. Left foot hovering at the same height, bringing the left foot forward and back. Seeing if you can link inhale and exhale to the movement as you mindfully bring the leg forward and back. Using this as building blocks for what is to come in the practice. Pause in the center. Inhale, left leg out to side and bring it back down. Left leg out to side, moving in your comfortable range of motion. Back down. Last time, out to side and back down. Step off the block. You can set the block aside. Arms at your side. Feel the weight in your feet. Inhale, arms straight up in front of you. Rise to your tiptoes. Balance in the ball of your feet. Feel the big toe mound ground, legs integrating together. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, rise to your tiptoes, arms float up. Exhale it down. Back and forth with breath. Do your best. Inhaling and exhaling. And yes, we all teeter. Do your best to stay stable. Sometimes if you find a point to stare at that doesn't move, it's called a drishi. It helps us find our stability in these balance postures. So if there's a focal point in front of you that serves you well, use it. Last time, hold if you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Shift your weight to your left foot. Give your right knee a hug, just like we do when we're lying down. Hold that knee in front of you with your hands. Feel the balance and stability in your left foot. Take a couple deep breaths in it. If you want a little extra challenge, make some ankle circles. And reverse the circles. Lower the right leg mindfully. Shift your weight to your right foot. Give your left knee a hug. Hold it to the chest. Hold it in front of you. Find your stability in the right leg. That drishi point to stare at, something that doesn't move. And add a few ankle circles if you like that extra challenge. And reverse your circles. Set your left foot down. We're going to go to the cloud salute next, adding some dynamic movement to our balance practice. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Connect your palms at the top. Bring your elbows down. Raise your right knee to meet your elbows. Inhale, arms back up and overhead. The hands touch at the same time the foot finds the mat. Shifting your weight, exhale, left knee up. As your elbows come down, float the arms up. Again, hands connect the same time the foot does. Exhale, right knee rises, elbows come down. Inhale, float the arms up, ground the right foot, shifting the weight, left knee comes up as the elbows come down. Inhale, creating expansion. Exhale, creating contraction, compression. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, compressing. Continue to flow back and forth at your pace. We're going to do this for the next couple minutes. We're creating core stabilization here, working with our balance, range of motion of our arms and legs, primarily shoulders and hips and knees, flowing back and forth, linking movement to breath creates a vinyasa flow. This is so great for aiding in digestion as we are compressing the core, the abdomen, the digestive tract, and expanding it, creating some mobility on our digestive tract. And we're also creating mobility for the lymphatic system, helping to pump the lymphatic fluid that bathes your body, that flows and courses through you. And also adding a little bit of challenge to our cardiovascular system as maybe your heart rate is rising as you go back and forth. Last time. Pause with hands at heart. Shifting our weight to our left foot. Place your right foot right next to the ankle. Take a moment to root into your left leg. Feel the stability and the levelness in your pelvis. If that's challenging enough, stay. If you want more, foot could go to your calf, never your knee. Or you could bring your foot all the way to your inner thigh. Wherever you end up, press the foot into the leg and the leg back into the foot to create this stabilization and the core pulling in like a zipper coming up the midline. Hands may stay in heart, prayer fashion, or float them up like tree branches. Again, using the drishi to focus upon. And be with your breath. Branches can be any shape, any direction. They do not even have to be symmetrical. Return your hands to heart center and with grace, set down the right foot. Shift your weight to your right foot. Place your left foot right next to it like a kickstand. And as you start with just this basic fundamental posture, press through your right leg, really level your pelvis, engage your core, lengthen your spine, and choose if this is enough or if you want the calf, never the knee, or your inner thigh. Wherever you choose, foot pressing into the leg pressing back in like a zipper coming up through midline. Hands may stay at heart center or float them up to be like tree branches. Wherever it serves you well. Finding the drishi to stare at. Holding yourself in a stable, balanced posture. Breathing deeply. And if it slips, you just reconnect and meet yourself wherever you need to be. As you practice with me, I have a little less stability in my right ankle. You'll see it. It's coming along. Hands back to heart. Gracefully set your left foot down. Pause. Stand tall. Inhale. Float your arms up and overhead. Lift fingers to the sky. Pull in the low belly. Lift your heart. Extend your back just a bit. Exhale. Hands back to heart center. Inhale, grab your right knee again. Pause for a moment here. See if you can bring your hands to your heart. And now send your right leg behind you. Maybe just barely off the ground, or maybe hinging forward from your left hip. Right leg rising, right leg lifting as much as the torso bends forward to find a variation of Warrior 3. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return the right leg back to the mat. Find your balance and stability in the right foot. Give your left knee a hug. Hold yourself in balance. Feel the stability here. Hands coming to your heart. Pressing your left leg back. Maybe it just hovers from the earth. Or maybe you can hinge from your right hip. A level pelvis. Lifting the left leg, really pressing out of the left foot. Finding a variation of Warrior 3. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return the left leg back down. Inhale, float the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Dive forward. Let's just let it stretch out. Hang in the forward fold. Feel yourself melting. Feel the stretch in the whole posterior aspect of your body. Soften your hips and knees. Inhale, float your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause, standing tall in mountain. Feel yourself standing there. Rest your arms at your side. Shine your palms forward. Feel your fingers reaching to the earth. Feel the strength in your mountain. And now let your arms relax, palms facing your thighs, your side of your legs. Shoulders relaxing down your back. Still tall and rooted through your feet, lengthen your spine. Feel yourself standing upright. And if it was easy to just stand up straight, we would do it all the time. Feel the energy and let it soften. As you stack your head over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips, feel how the weight translates through your feet and it becomes a little easier. Taking another sun breath, inhale your arms up and overhead, bringing in all that beautiful energy around you. Connect hands together above your head. Exhale them to the heart. Pause with thumbs pressing into sternum, sternum lifting to your thumbs. Reconnecting with your own personal intention that you set for today's yoga practice. A practice of 20 minutes where we stayed on our feet, connecting with our balance, our strength, our flexibility, and our stability through mindful awareness. Give gratitude to your mind for its ability to follow directions, to attend to the practice, to experience it through the senses, as we give gratitude to the body for their ability to perceive things through the senses of sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. Gratitude to this physical body you were given that houses your heart and soul, this vessel that carries you through this lifetime on earth. And give thanks to your spirit, that within you that inspires you, and your connection to the divine. Whatever your belief system is, connecting to that spiritual essence, that knowingness of something greater than self. And I thank each of you for joining me on the mat today. Namaste.